Hello there! This is a Let's Play for the game Alien vs. Predator. This game came out before the Alien vs. Predator movies. You may have seen a couple of the movies and were like, wow, wouldn't it be awesome if they made a game like that? Well, this is not that game. This is a Super Nintendo game where you walk around and punch aliens. Seriously, you punch the aliens. You know, the aliens with the acid blood and can eat you and they're all kinds of dangerous? Well, you punch them because you're a predator. You mean like a predator who hunts people secretly? No, you literally walk down the street and you hit people in the face. So workers digging through a subway tunnel uncovered dormant eggs, an extremely dangerous parasitic life form. That's never a good thing. Alien parasitic life forms, that just leads to trouble. I don't like where this story is going. These are cutting-edge cutscenes for the Super Nintendo. The colonists were helpless against the alien horde. Look how ferocious they look. Ferocious? Is that a word? Ferocious. That's a word. I can speak English. I'm awesome. A satellite. They sent out a distress call to Earth-based authorities using a 1951 satellite. Here comes a spaceship. Oh yeah! The distress call was received and understood by a passing spacecraft. But who could be on this spacecraft? It must be humans, right? What? It's not? My mind has just been blown. The predators were in search of big game. They had been thinking to hunt humans, but now they would be up against more challenging prey. The aliens. So they're just driving around looking for a good time. All of a sudden they hear a distress call, and they're like, bingo! Let's get this game started, shall we? As you can see here, just walking along. Here's some power-ups. And now I'm going to punch the aliens. That's right, they turn it into a final fight type of game. You walk around, you punch the aliens, they try and punch you, and that's pretty much the game. There'll be some more variety in the later levels, so they'll try to mix it up and keep it somewhat interesting, mostly by changing the color of the aliens and making them either taller or shorter. So you'd be like, wow, I just beat up 3 million green ones. Oh, a red one? Whoa! This is a completely different stage now. Still trying to keep punching this guy. One thing annoying is, they gave a lot of the enemies in this game very large health meters, meaning you have to punch them about 20 times to kill them. Which gets annoying because it's not like a boss battle, you know, where it's intense and you're going back and forth. These are just regular enemies, and you have to spend like a minute on each enemy. I have no idea why they did this. Maybe they were thinking, you know what, these aliens need to be tough. Way tougher than regular humans in Final Fight type games. We have to have them take 20 punches to take down. As far as why the aliens aren't doing their move where they just eat people's faces, or their acid thing, I have no idea. Probably because the graphics could not handle it for the time. This game came out in 1993. Look at this, boys and girls. These are the games that kids used to play. People like me, I used to play. Early 90s. Good times, good times. Now everything's 3D, and there's talking, and everything's like a movie. This was when games were games. It's also when a number of games were really not fun to play, so I actually like the present very much. I love the 3D graphics. This is not so good. I'm going to go ahead and dominate this purple alien, because I can. Or will he dominate me? Let's find out. Babushka. Looks like I'm the winner. Picking up this spear thing, which I'm not sure if I'm shooting, or throwing, or both, who knows. And picking up this thing, which looks like a car hubcap, because in the future, car hubcaps will be a very important weapon. Everyone will say, how did they defeat the alien invasion? And they'll be like, didn't you know? There were car hubcaps on the ground. And they'll be like, oh, well that makes sense. Car hubcaps are a very dangerous weapon. Alright, these big purple aliens are kind of annoying. And by kind of annoying, I mean extremely annoying. Trying to punch them. They don't even do anything that fancy. It's just when you're punching them, they just keep walking. which is kind of a cheap move. Like, you're not supposed to be able to avoid them. You're supposed to, like, jump around and kick them in their back or do some other fancy kung fu. I have no idea. I probably should have read some sort of strategy guide, but I did not. Yeah, the purple aliens are pretty much handing it to me right now. So I'm doing the old keep them off the camera and keep punching them. My cheap trick was working for a little bit. They were playing cheap, I was playing cheap. It was just getting completely cheap and dirty. I don't mean that in a weird way. Come on, purple alien. I'm gonna do you in. I just drank something green. I'm thinking it was an energy drink. Something alcoholic. Space alien blood, which would probably burn you. And now I'm invisible, which seems awesome. This seems like, wow, but it's completely worthless. They see me just fine, but I can't see myself. So pretty much it just makes the game harder for you to play, which it's not supposed to. It's supposed to be an awesome upgrade. You know, the game designers, they were like, you know what? What if we used invincibility? Oh yeah! And then they high-fived each other and they celebrated. They went out for a round of beers afterwards. But no, it's an ability which I don't find to be all that useful. Okay, trying not to die, which is always the objective in any video game. Keep playing and don't die. More punching. I know, the game is so exciting. You're thinking to yourself, I've never seen this much punching before in a video game. Nor have I. I'm just pushing the punch button over and over again. My thumbs are going to be sore. Or super muscular. People will ask me, they'll be like, hey Robert, how'd you get such muscular thumbs? And I'll be like, well, I played Alien vs. Predator. That's my secret. You should try it out too, if you want to have muscular thumbs. I doubt anybody would be impressed by muscular thumbs. That would really freak people out probably. If my thumbs actually had big muscles on them, that would scare me. And other people, of course. But it might make hitchhiking a little bit simpler. Alright, we're continuing to punch these aliens. I wish I can give more in the way of strategy, but I'm literally just hitting the button over and over again until the guys die. There is no strategy. Just hit the button and hope they die. What a wonderful game. Uh-oh, going into the sewer. Things are about to get interesting in the sewer. The aliens had been cleared from the streets, but now their underground hive would have to be destroyed before the city would be free of them. Ooh, the sewer. It's gonna get really scary. You might want to have a blanket or hold on tight. Okay, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna end part 1 of this video, and if this video gets 100 views, then I'll keep on playing the series, and if no one watches this video, then I'll just keep on playing other games like I always do. See you next time.